Hi there, I'm Rabipen. This time, let's review the golden equipment known as Prime equipment for newcomers in Warframe. Watching this video will reveal how to get Prime equipments. And I will also explain the way to get Sevagoth, Epitaph, Nautilus, and primed mods, etc. Let's get started. Prime equipment means the equipment that is a little stronger than normal ones and has golden decorations. The Warframe, the character you are controlling, weapons to defeat enemies, sentinels, your allies in battle, the arc gun, a special heavy weapon. Some of these equipments have Prime versions. However, there is no Prime version for equipment that is new in the game. Until the Prime edition arrives, let's enjoy Warframe at a relaxed pace. Prime equipments can be acquired by buying them with money, by opening relics, or by trading. This time, I will show you how to get them from Relic. Now, let's take a look at relics. Relics are like treasure chests that provide blueprints and parts for Prime equipment. To open it, you must follow the proper steps. Since they are quite old, they are classified into 4 types: Lys, Meso, Neo, and Axii. There is a similar item called the Requiem Relic, but that one gives you something different. For more info, check the video about Kuva Lich. Now, let's return to the topic of relics. Relics are classified into 4 types, but they all have a single alphabet and 1 or 2 numbers behind it. This combination of alphabet and numbers defines the contents of the relic. Even with the same list relic, if the alphabet and number are different, something different will appear. When you open a relic, you will receive 1 random reward from 6 rewards. You will receive either 3 common rewards that are low rarity, 2 uncommon rewards that are little rare, or 1 very rare reward. To craft 1 Prime equipment, you will need 3 or 4 types of rare rewards, uncommon rewards, and common rewards. Open massive numbers of relics to get Prime equipment blueprints and parts. After gathering them, you can craft it at Foundry to get Prime equipments. Over the years, Warframe has released many Prime equipment. Therefore, no one can remember which Prime comes from which relic. If you want to know which relic drops your desired Prime, use the search function. The search function is available from the Relic module in the ship. Access the Relic module and press the search button displayed here. Enter the name of the Prime equipment you are looking for. With this, you can identify the relic that drops the desired Prime equipment. And you can sort by quantity you have on this tab. Therefore, you can also prioritize using the excess relics. These functions are also available in missions where you open relics. Master it and open relics easily. Once the basic knowledge about relic is acquired, let's move on to how to gather them. There are roughly 4 ways to gather them. The first way is to gather them directly through missions. The second way is to get them from Empyrean mission. The third one is to use a Relic Pack. And the fourth way is to gather Aya and exchange them for relics. These are 4 of them. First, let's gather relics from the regular missions. Head to a mission in Void or an Endless type mission. Endless missions mean survival, defense, interception, excavation, disruption, etc. In short, they are missions where you can keep fighting for a long time if you try hard. If you keep playing these missions, you will receive relics when you reach the mission milestones. However, rewards other than relics may also be selected. If you want to gather only specific relics, use disruption missions wisely. The actual way to do it has been explained in past videos. For more details, please watch these videos. Next, let's head to the Empyrean mission. To start, you must complete the Rising Tide quest. After completing this quest, you can get a spaceship called the Railjack, and you can go on the Empyrean mission. The basic controls are a bit tricky, so I made a tutorial video. For more details, please refer to that video. The Empyrean mission has 6 locations called Proxima. Basically, you can get relics at any Proxima. However, you cannot try all Proximas at first. You must complete all easy Proxima missions at least once, train Railjack, and get the skills. To try the most difficult Bear Proxima, you must also clear the main quest, Chimera Prologue. Now, let's go back to the topic of relics. In addition to relics available through regular missions, you can also get unique relics from Empyrean mission. You can get Valkyr Prime, Serenos Prime, Benka Prime, Nyx Prime, Hiko Prime, and Cinder Prime from these unique relics. These Empyrean exclusive relics will always be available even if Prime equipment is updated. It's great that you can earn these Prime anytime. However, to craft these Prime equipments, you must also need relics from abandoned derelict caches. There are 4 types of abandoned derelict caches: broken shield derelicts, ice mines, derelict fleet linkers, and sentient anomalies. Broken shield derelicts are located in Venus Proxima. Ice mines is in Neptune Proxima, and derelict fleet linkers is in Pluto Proxima and Bear Proxima, dominated by the Corpus. Sentient anomaly is on the stage that flashes red in the mission selection screen on Bear Proxima. These derelict caches will be located after you start the mission. At first, you cannot find them until you get close to the derelict caches. However, after training Railjack and raising your piloting skill to rank 5, you can see the location in white markers. After completing Empyrean missions to earn experience points, access your ship's terminal. Then switch to the Skills tab. Place your cursor over the skill you want to get, and spend the intrinsics you earned in missions to get the skill. When you enter an broken shield derelict, ice mine, or derelict fleet linker, go deep inside and hack the console. If you enter sentient anomalies, you must defeat the specified number of enemies and head to the extraction point. When you clear sentient anomalies, you can also get anomaly shards as an extra reward. Opening these derelict caches will give you unique relics, Empyrean unique weapon blueprints, Empyrean unique mods, etc. At Venus Proxima, you can get a Sodai, and at Neptune Proxima, you will get the Sentinel called Nautilus. On the Pluto Proxima and Bear Proxima stages in the Corpus, you can get Carmine Penta, and on Bear Proxima, you can get Spectra Bundle and Ignis Race. These are the ways to gather relics in Empyrean. You can always gather unique Prime equipment, so give it a try when you have the chance. When you want to know which unique relics can be available at which Proxima, use the search function explained earlier. Place your cursor over the relic that comes up in the search results and press this button to see which Proxima will give you the relic. If you have cleared every Proxima mission at least once, you can know which Proxima to go to. Next, let's use a Relic Pack. Using one Relic Pack will give you 3 random relics. You can sometimes get Aya, but it's highly recommended because you can earn a huge quantity all at once. There are several ways to get relic packs. The first one is the primary Syndicate. The second is open world Syndicate. Third is the exchange of Steel Essence. These are the 3 ways. First, earn points by joining the primary Syndicate. There are 6 types of primary Syndicates. Which Syndicate is better and how to earn points are summarized in past videos. Let's look at the details and decide. Once your status in Syndicate rises, you can buy relic packs from the Syndicate. Next, let's earn Syndicate points in the open world. For details on how to earn points and types of Syndicate, please refer to the past videos. After earning points, buy the relic packs. Let's meet Sambat in Cetus, Smokefinger in Fortuna, and Otak in Necrolisk. Then, use your points to buy relic packs from them. It's a tough task as it requires open world points. but it's definitely worth knowing. Let's keep going and work hard to challenge the steel paths ahead. Unlocking the steel paths requires strict conditions, such as clearing all missions on every planet. Teshin at the relay should tell you what you need to do to clear the requirements. When you're ready to try the steel pass, start earning steel essence. Steel essence is available mainly from enemies called acolytes, or get it from the steel pass around. Before you get used to it, try to clear the alerts on the steel pass. Acolytes sometimes appear in missions on the steel pass. Hunt them down and earn steel essence. Essence from acolytes is increased by resource booster or resourceful retrievers. Using steel essence, it is possible to buy the relic packs at once. You can buy up to 25 of these relic packs from Teshin in a week. It means you'll get 75 relics at once. This is likely the fastest way to gather new relics right now. So, these are the ways to get relic packs for now. Next, let's take a look at Aya. Aya is an exchangeable item for old relics that are not available through missions. Naturally, you can get old prime equipment from old relics. These are three ways to gather Aya. The first one is the reward for the bounty mission. The second is a relic pack. The third is a mission in Void. These are the three ways. Bounty missions are special missions available in special locations such as Open World, Plains of Eidolon, Orbalis, Cambion Drift, Zariman, Sanctum Anatomica, Hobania. In such places, local syndicates exist, and you can receive bounty missions from them, and there is a chance to get Aya as a reward for the bounty. Next, let's use a relic pack. As for the relic pack, I've already explained it earlier. Occasionally, Aya may appear from relic packs. Then, let's try the mission in Void. Here you can get relic or Aya as a mission rewards. The probability is low, so I recommend doing bounty missions basically. After you have gathered many Ayas, access a market terminal. Press Featured. Then, press Prime Resurgence below. Then, select the relic you want to exchange. You can see which prime equipment has returned here, and the next update's date and the content are indicated here. During the New Year holidays, you might be able to exchange various prime equipment relics. Once you have gathered the relics, follow the proper steps to open them. First, select the Void Fisher mission tab. Next, choose which category of relic to open. In List's Fisher mission, you can open List relics. In Method's Fisher, you can open Method relics. In Neo's Fisher, you can open Neo relics. In Axis Fisher, you can open Axia relics. After advancing the main quest, you can go to a special location and can go to the Omnia Fisher mission. In Omnia Fisher, you can open all types of relics. After selecting the Fisher mission, choose a relic you want to open. If you want to select a relic that produces your desired equipment, enter the equipment name using the search button. For now, I'll select the relic with the greatest quantity. Once a relic is selected, the Fisher mission will begin. During the mission, lightning strikes occur, and enemies become corrupted. Corrupted enemies glow brightly, and defeating them will gather the reactants. After collecting 10 reactants, you can open the relic, and once you clear the mission, you will receive prime parts or blueprints for former for upgrade item. For endless type Fisher missions, after getting your rewards, you will be asked to choose whether to continue the mission. If you wish to continue, you will need to select the next relic to open. In endless missions where you don't need to choose whether to continue like survival, you will select the next relic to open as soon as you receive your reward. There is a time limit when deciding whether to continue the mission and choosing relics. You should decide in advance which relic to open and how long will you keep going. And finally, when you complete the mission, you will receive all the prime parts and other items you have acquired so far at once. In the Steel Pass mode, you can earn additional steel essence during fissure missions. In the Empyrean mission, you can open relics in the same way during the Voidstorm mission. Here you can get corrupted holokeys, blueprints for Sevagoth parts, and epitaph parts. Corrupted holokey can be exchanged for tenet weapons at the parent sequence Syndicate location. It's best to exchange for weapons with the highest damage bonus. If you are lucky in Voidstorm, you might even get Empyrean exclusive rewards as well. You can find blueprints for Sevagoth parts here, but the main blueprint is not available. Complete the Call of the Tempestari quest to get the main blueprint. Next, let's take a look at how to open relics by forming squads after 4 players. Starting a fishing mission in public mode allows you to open relics with strangers. In this case, every member who brought the relic must gather 10 reactants each. Check the display in the upper right corner to see if everyone has collected 10 reactants. Those who fail to collect 10 reactants will not receive the reward from relic. Don't rush to extract or advance the mission. However, in Voidstorm, everyone can open relics if the squad gets 10 reactants total. After completing a mission or advancing the round in an endless type mission, a screen for selecting rewards will appear. You can get only one reward from the ones listed here. Quick decisions are required due to the time limit. Choose the one you want most. You may select rewards from other players' relics with no problem. Everyone can get the selected reward. If someone picks a reward from your relic, you will get a little extra void traces. If you are puzzled about which one to choose, check the color of the belts below the rewards. The rarity of the reward is displayed. Gold is the rarest, silver is next, and brown is the least rare. If there is nothing you want, just pick something rare for now. When they are all brown, move your cursor over them. The amount of ducats will be displayed. Choose the ones with the largest amount of ducats. Now you can get the reward from the relic. For endless missions, select the next relic to open within the time limit. And once you complete the mission, you will receive all the prime parts you have acquired so far. Next, let's refine the relic. Opening relics will give you prime blueprints, parts, or blueprints for enhancement items, former. And as a byproduct, you will get Void Trace. Void Trace increases the amount if a Resource Booster and Resourceful Retriever effect is active. Also, when you continue the Endless Fissure mission and gain the effect of Resource Boost, your Void Trace amount will increase. Spending this Void Trace will allow you to refine the relic. Refining relics increases the chance of getting rare blueprints and parts from them. Therefore, you must open relics other than the one you are going to refine. Open relics that don't provide your desired rewards to gather void traces, or open relics that drop common rewards needed for your desired prime equipment. With this way, you won't waste any relics. The amount of void trace you can save is based on your mastery rank. Try to gain experience points using various equipment and pass a mastery rank test. If you have Aya, you can also trade it for some void traces. It seems a good idea to store Aya in case of sudden need. Now, let's refine the relic using the stored traces. Access a relic module and press the search button. Enter the name of the prime equipment you want to get here. Then, the relic for the desired equipment will appear. When you select a relic, the item that comes out from the relic will be shown on the right side. Below the images of the items that come out, there are colored lines. Brown is the most common reward. Silver is a little harder to get as an uncommon reward. Golden items are quite rare rewards that are difficult to get. Check the rewards and select the relic that offers the rare reward needed to craft the equipment you want. Then, let's refine the relic by using up void traces from here. The amount of void trace used determines what becomes more likely to come out. But basically, it is recommended to refine a relic using 100 void traces per one relic. For now, let's refine this relic. Refining is now complete. The chance to get rare rewards from refined relics has increased. After refining the relic, gather your allies and open it. By forming a squad to open relics, you can choose rewards from the relics brought by squad members. That means if everyone brings the same refined relic, rare items become more easy to get. If a rare reward drops from one of the relics, everyone can choose that reward. To form a squad, it is necessary to recruit in the recruiting chat. Now, let's try using recruit chat. First, open the menu. Then, press the button displayed in the lower left corner of the screen. This opens the chat window. Once the chat opens, switch tabs. This time, we will use the recruiting tab, a tab with a human-like icon. Use the buttons displayed on the left and right, or click with the cursor to switch tabs. When you switch tabs, you should see a chat displaying various recruitment posts. Then press the button displayed here or click this section. When a text input screen appears or blinking cursor appears in the lower left area, you can start typing. This time, you will be recruiting people yourself, so include an H for host at the beginning. Then, link the relic from the square bracket. Next, enter the relic category, add a space, then enter the alphabet and number. Then add a space and type relic. Next, close it with square brackets and enter rod. This will tell them that you opened the radiant relic. For an intact relic, entering INT should tell. Finally, enter the squad numbers as dates. If no one is there, 1/4, and so on. Once you have finished writing, press OK or Enter to submit. When you do this, you will receive message like invite or INV right away. Then switch to Senders tab and click the Sender's ID to open the tab. Then press invite. This will allow you to invite people to your squad. Once everyone is ready, start the fishing mission as usual and choose a relic. Remember the type and number of relics you want to open beforehand, and selecting them with the search function will be faster. Then, let's wait until the squad members choose their relics. Be careful not to press the button to start the mission here. If someone doesn't have the relic, your chances of getting rare rewards decrease. Once the mission begins, make sure everyone has the same refined relic. When you open the menu, your equipment and relics should appear at the top of the screen. If someone is using a different relic or has failed to choose relics, cancel the mission and choose again. After that, just gather the reactants and open the relic as usual. If everyone gets 10 reactants and completes the mission, you will surely get rare rewards. Now, let's move on to what happens after opening the relic. When you open a relic, you will always get spare prime parts. At such times, enter the relay and proceed to the back. There is a device that can convert prime parts into ducat. Let's convert unneeded prime parts into ducats. I recommend converting these equipments, which are always available, into ducats. Ducats can be used once every 2 weeks in trade with a trader named Barketeer. When he comes to which relay is displayed on the terminal. When Barketeer arrives, the relay he came is shown on the star system map. Once you enter the relay, pay him ducats and credits to buy primed mods, etc. If you want to get Inaros, you can buy the key for Inaros' quest from him. Once you get the quest key, you can try the quest to get Inaros. If you meet him when using Inaros Prime, he will sell you the key to a special mission. This mission can only be completed on Inaros Prime, but clearing it will give you special rewards. If you have Inaros Prime, try it out. He also sells Prisma equipment, Prisma Shade, and limited weapons like Gotoba Prime and Ignis Race. Also, don't forget to try the Void Surplus every time for a chance to win prizes with your credits. Be sure to check every time he comes. This is a summary of the relics and related items where you can get Golden Prime equipments. Thank you very much for watching. If you want more videos, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.